welcome back to Spyro, Year of the Dragon. Last time, we made our way here to Evening Lake, and now we're on the way to do this first cleanup, explore the world. And honestly, this is actually my favorite of the Forgotten World home sections. All the levels are underwater, you get to explore a little bit on top, and just swim around. Also, the music really helps sell that. Let's see what's up. Over on the Midday Gardens, we only left maybe two levels as presented. The Speedway and the Sparx bonus world. But to finish up Bamboo Terrace, we need a new ally. So after we're done exploring around, we're gonna go and get that ally. Another egg is found.
Hi again, Spyro. This power-up can make you invincible, but only for a short while.
Well, over the course of this week, I actually found a seat to look back in on the fan community for Spyro, and it turns out a new holiday themed level has been made courtesy of Crystal Fisher. I'm hoping to play that for one of the holiday breaks soon, but I'll probably be doing that after I finish putting together this part. Neat in its own way, where your time to basically find all the treasure in the level, and each gem actually recovers your time, increasing your time limit, so you got a little bit to go. Also on the demo of this end, I have part 3. As you can see earlier, I have another part of Rolling Rascal ready to go. So pop in on that when you get a chance. And here's our new ally, Bentley the Yeti.
The sorceress has a real prize on her hands here. It took 24 Rhinox to capture this dim-witted furball, so you'd better believe he's not going to get out cheap. Where are you getting all this money, Spyro? It's not just lying around on the ground, is it? Is it? Ah, what do I care? It's mine now.
One day he'll figure it out. But today is not that day.
The first rejuvenating breath of freedom. With the humility of a wounded sparrow, I genuflect to my noble deliverer.
It was no big deal, dude.
Yes. After all, it was I who let you out.
Why, you brazenly avaricious, duplicitous, larcenous ursine!
Now, hold on.
One more, perhaps?
At least.
Please do afford me the sublime honor of enjoying your visitation in the nearest future.
Yeah, sure.
So, our new ally is free, and we have a new world to explore. Before we go and do that, let's finish this cleanup. Okay, that's all the eggs. Still missing a couple gems. There we go. luck. Now that that's done, let's head over into Bentley's Outpost.
I will gladly help you on your quest, Spyro, but first I must attend to my young sibling. I'm afraid he may have gotten himself into trouble during my absence.
Hey, bro, it'd be really cool if you smashed that boulder.
Well, pretty much. Bentley is our strongest member of our allies due to his large club and strength. And that allows him to crush boulders, chests, and the like pretty easily. But that comes at him being having the slowest walking speed and the lowest jump. So much of his levels rarely focus on platforming, but mostly just focus more on moving around and breaking stuff.
If you use your spin move to deflect the snowball
Personally, I would have liked him having the ability to grab and throw things with his strength. But the club does well enough, and he can also use it to deflect projectiles as need be. So while putting this together, I actually watched a small short from Canadian guy A, who regularly keeps up on whether we're going to get another Crash game or Spyro game in the near future. And his small short was basically how Cinder from the Legend of Spyro series could actually be brought into the main timeline with minimal fuss in a hypothetical Spyro form. His story is that her portal, Flash World, is currently being ruled by a coven of evil warlocks, and she needs help to bring them down. Simple, to the point, and pretty easy to follow, which is very much going to be needed to copy the established Spyro as an actual good IP. But if I have to add some things to it, I would still make these evil warlocks actual dragons themselves. Each one has ties to a different elemental ability, and by defeating them, you gain that ability. So it could be a different breath, supercharge, upgrades to your breath, the ability to glide a little bit longer or jump higher. These things. But I would also like the game to have co-op, where you can play both Spyro and Cinder, running through the area, beating enemies up, collecting treasure, and the like. But that might require one very important thing: the ability for our two characters to separate off as need be to explore as much of the world as possible. Also, just to try to keep things a little bit fresh, both Hunter and Bianca are also playable in this game, and with their own abilities and attributes added to it as need be. But what do you think about all of this? Let me know in the comments down below, but please keep it civil down there.
Thanks, bro. Here's a little something for your rock collection.
Alright, with Bentley's quest done, we can head back to the Midday Gardens and finish cleaning up over there.
Hi, Spyro and Sparx. I found another lost egg. If Sparx is up to it, he can try to rescue it from Spider Town.
While Spider Town is pretty much just more of the same, just like the Crawdad Farm. One thing we definitely want to be able to do is boss in the area is very, very cheap. And the power-ups help keep them a bit more reasonable. I am not necessarily doing that, considering how I just had it wiped out that way. Don't worry, there'll be another one when you have a line. next showcase. Once again, failed the OBS test. And on this side, we got Shootout footage that's basically running at 5%. And nobody really wants to run through that. Expect to see that about 2 months alongside the Shootout. Need a little bit more back. That will keep it up. That's for a boss. Yep. Really gonna check. That's what I'm having this time to avoid. Now I just gotta keep it with regular laser. Pretty much the greatest defense is for a little spin that basically have to move with him and shoot. And he also does it this way. Harder. Not working with the combo. Come on. Almost out of that time. One more. Into position. You down. Probably just spawned another group. Got him. And that puts us at 78 out of 150.
Excellent work, Sparx. And I see that you've gained another new ability. Now if you hold...
Well, that would have been useful in the last world. But seeing that that's gone, but it has no use here in Country Speedway because all the gems are basically laid out on the course. Anyway, let's get to it. Charge. Come on, I was just on a good run like that.
Spyro, you're not gonna believe this, but there are sheep saucers and space cows all over this place. We gotta stop them before they abduct anybody. I'm gonna strap on my jetpack and blast some space cows. We got the last...
Okay, for this race, our new mechanic is the red missiles, which can now be used to fire at the other enemies on the track. You hit them with this, they're stunned for a little bit, and they're a bit more utilitarian in comparison to our other, since you're just using our plane to do all this. But still gotta race quickly, because the person up, pick up in first place, practically races this perfectly. You better expect to be up to maybe third or second place by the end of the first lap, otherwise you're not gonna win. Our second place flyer. There you go. A little bit, because that little. There's the first place one. Stay down. But I said stay down. Just getting that bit. Top of that. That is true. Okay, let's try this again. Moving. Second place. Just gotta catch up. This is doable now. Considering how far. Got him. But man, he didn't start right before. Go up. Right, almost there. I just went in position to either get another missile. Missile and gotcha. Even better, managed to make it so they the boost didn't work. Now let's put this distance out. And I'm hanging on to this vessel just in case he does catch up. And I know there's one on the other side of that tree over there, but I can't really move into position to get it. And that is another race done. Alright, for our final section for this part, it's back to Bamboo Terrace to go ahead and let Bentley do his thing.
A fine day for a bit of a walk. I was just heading to the top of my favourite hill.
Okay, for this section, all we gotta do is just get to the top of this hill. All the while fighting off the various Rhynocs who are just infesting the place like they own it. So, push come to shove, there's probably an edge. First, let's clear out the area and grab this treasure. Stop moving. Okay, there we go. I think there's either a chest up there or that's another egg. I guess we'll find out once we get there. A second here just to be safe. At the time, I didn't know you could actually deflect them by just spitting those TNT barrels. And I don't figure that out until much later when it would actually matter. Down. saw there was actually just an extra light. There we go. Like I said, I don't figure this out until I got to the Spark. And that is what it cost me. Oh, come on! With this, the full Midday Gardens is complete, and we are now halfway complete with the game. So let's head on back to the Evening Lake to close out this part. Well, that's gonna do it for this part of Spyro Year of the Dragon. Next time, we begin the Evening Lake in fullest with our next demo level, Lost Fleet. Until then, folks,